We're here at the Pipeline Viewpoint north of Fairbanks. It's one of the engineering marvels of the world. Economically, it's also the very definition of a mega project, a financially huge undertaking that dwarfs anything else in the area at the time. It cost about $8 billion and employed about 20,000 people at its height. As cool as that is, it left Alaska with a mindset of looking for the next mega project. Every few years, somebody comes along to promote the next big thing, be it a mine, a dam, or the biggest one, the gas line, that will transform a region or the entire state. Few of them pan out, and then the people are just left waiting for the next one while the economy sits stagnant. Especially in this time of economic uncertainty, it's time for another way. There's two ways to employ a lot of people. The first is to create a huge project for people to work on. The second is to create a whole lot of little projects or businesses that employ a few people here and there, but add up to as many jobs or maybe more in the aggregate. The problem is that the second way just doesn't generate the headlines that the first one does because there's no big project to put on the front page of the newspaper. But we would all be better off in the long run with the second way because so many more of us would be owners rather than just employees. So how do we do that? Well, we already have a program to do that. It's called the Permanent Fund Dividend. We already know that the PFD is a personal stimulus, but it's also a huge economic stimulus as well. We already know this in some part. A large part of it gets spent locally with the doctor who set your kid's broken arm, the heating oil company that is keeping your house warm, or the mechanic that's nursing your car through one more rough winter. But that's not the only thing it can do. As the PFD has gotten larger, so long as the state doesn't interfere, it's gotten to the point where it can do much more. It's getting big enough that it can be a down payment on a house. It can be the seed money for a business. It can help expand a growing business. Our future growth will not come from the next mega project that may or may not happen, but from the thousands of the small projects that the PFD can seed. The Permanent Fund Dividend might be the best economic development program the world has ever seen, but the legislature is killing it to preserve government spending. It's time to stop sacrificing our future to make the present a little easier. I'm Robert Myers, running for State Senate Seat B.